Hello everybody and welcome to another Try It Tuesday, where we test out things to see if they work for me or if they don't work for me. So this time we are trying the thermochromatic colour changing, mood changing stuff. I'm sure you all know what I mean. It's been all over Instagram and YouTube recently. So I watched Natalie Mugridge's video on the same stuff, and she had kept the nails pretty plain and simple, and I really liked the look of that. So I've basically taken Natalie's design and put it on my nails with a few added extras. So I started off with Beetles gel polish in number 27. I love this colour. And then the pinky, the middle and the thumb, I top coated them all because they weren't getting any of this on them. So the chromatic stuff works better with a black base. So I'm taking the solid cream gel from Model 1s and just doing squiggles down the nails, which is basically what Natalie did, and it looked phenomenal. She did a couple of wee different techniques to what I'm doing, but look amazing. So this liquid stuff, it actually air dries, you don't cure it. And I found it took about 8 minutes for each layer to dry, and that was putting it on thin. When I watched Natalie's video, the one thing she did say was make sure to keep it thin, because she didn't, and she ended up having to take one lot off and restart it and redo it. So I kept it really thin to the point where I was worried that I maybe wasn't using enough. But however, I let it dry, and I say it took about 8 minutes for each layer to dry, so I would have something ready to do and occupy yourself with. If I'd known it was going to take that long, I'd have done the gold embellishments on the other fingers while I was waiting for it to dry. But I didn't know it was going to take that long. So once the first coat was dry, I put another layer on just to make sure I had all the black covered. Then lining down the sides with another solid cream gel from Model 1s. This is the gold one, obviously, as you can see. And I'm using the Natalie Mugridge Nail Sugar detailing brush. I love this brush. It's out of stock right now, but if you can get a hold of it, get it. It is absolutely brilliant. Just lining down the sides of the black, just to make it stand out a wee bit. Because I was going to leave the other 3 nails plain, but you know me, I can't do that. I had to stick something on there. So I wanted to tie all the nails together. So I thought lining with gold and then putting wee gold embellishments on the other fingers would just bring the whole design together. So the middle finger, I put a cuff on that, and I really like how it looked. And then stuck just a tiny wee random square on the end of the nail. As you can see, the cuff didn't want to play ball with me, but I won in the end. Ha! So getting that into position where the glue is, I'm using that glue gel again. For some reason, I don't know what happened the first time, as I say, but it's working for me now. It's great. I never lost anything. So as I say, random wee square on the end of the nail as well to finish that nail off, and then push them all into place and cure for a full minute. Yeah, that cuff really didn't want to be nice to me. So that was the middle nail done. Then for the pinky and the thumb, I'd done the same thing. They each got a triangle and a wee square, which I turned around to make it look like a diamond shape kind of thing. And I think it was really, really nice the way it ended up. I love it. Obviously, there had to be faffing involved. It's one of my designs, so I've cut a lot of this out because they just wouldn't sit where I wanted them to be. So I faffed around with it for a good wee while and then cured them. Done the same with the thumb. This also caused me problems, so I faffed with that and cut a lot of that out as well. And then I cured that one too. Then it was on to top coating everything. Now, because I didn't have any sparkle, I just top coated right over the embellishments, which also helps to keep them in place as well as the glue. I loved how the thermo nails looked with the top coat over them, because obviously you still have to have black as your base colour, so that's shown quite a lot of the time if your hands aren't changing temperature. So I love how shiny they looked. I had thought about using a matte top coat on the 3 plainer nails, but when I seen how it looked shiny, I really preferred that, so I just left it alone. So now we see, does it work? Yes, it does. Yeehaw! Success! And that's us done for this one. I hope you liked it. I love this stuff and I'm going to be playing with it a lot more. If you've used it and played with it and you've enjoyed it, let me know down below. Link me to any designs that you've done so I can see them. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!